We're at the University of Pennsylvania. New York Times investigation finds that the Pentagon was feeding biased information about the war in Iraq to the media through these military analysts that people like myself have been interviewing on TV, who were supposed to be given an objective assessment to the public of what was really going on overseas. Now, the New York Times says most of the TV and the radio military analysts have ties to military contractors, people who could possibly be making money on the war. Most would consider that a potential conflict of interest, maybe not even potential. Now, those business relationships are hardly ever disclosed to the viewers or even to the media outlets themselves. Here's what the New York Times writes. Pay attention, this is interesting. Records and interviews show how the Bush administration has used its control over access and information in an effort to transform the analyst into a kind of Trojan horse. Trojan horse, like getting into your enemy's camp. An instrument intended to shape terrorism coverage from inside the major TV and radio networks. Now, a retired Green Beret and former Fox News analyst told the New York Times it was them saying, "We need to stick our hands up your back and move your mouth for you." Now, Ken Allard, who I worked with many times, is also a military analyst. He was quoted in this article when asked how it felt. He says, well, we were hosed. Well, if they were hosed because they feel now like they got bad information, how do you think the American people feel about this?
They've been accused, you know, the Bush administration has been accused of a lot of things, about 75 or 80% of those things have turned out to be true. I mean, there's a long record now of the manipulation of information and the run-up and prosecution and execution of this.